Hi, I'm Hugo Kohl, and I use my large, extensive collection of antique hubs, dies, and rolls to make jewelry. People see the hubs on my website, but they don't see some of the machinery that goes behind it. And so for each one of these hubs, there's a box like this of die sets that go with it to manufacture each piece. This one is a blanking die that stamps out from a piece of sheet a small T-shank that is then fed into this trimming die, which trims it even further. Here are two embossing dies for the same thing. One is to use and one's a spare. These, which are extremely temperamental to use, pierce out all of the openings in a T-shank, and you can see there's there's 4 piercing dies for this, and you can see here where the T-shank is laid in there, this is closed, and then that is pushed through and it knocks out all those pieces. You can see here these pins that are holding these piercing pins in, and so these things break all the time. Doing this, you need to maintain a machine shop and machinist to keep this stuff running. This one is brass, so it's ended up being softer, but you can see down in there the pattern of the ring is intact, and this one bends the T-shank into a shape for the final assembly of the ring. One of the big ways to tell is your filigree ring an antique or not is if you can find solder seams on the inside of the ring. I don't often show this stuff, and I don't keep around because you can see for each one of these there's a box like this. You need a whole warehouse to keep the stuff stored. And when I go stamp, I stamp a whole bunch of parts from one die set at once and then go with it to assemble parts with, because going back and setting up each one of these and calibrating each piece is very, very time consuming, which again is another reason why they abandoned this technology and went to a casting technology. But this represents a very important part of jewelry making history in the United States. If you like this and you want to see more stuff that we make, go to filigreerings.com.